Всем доброе утро! Добро пожаловать на мой канал. Hello and welcome to my channel. Sorry for the delay. It's my birthday today, so you can congratulate me in the comments. Let's begin. Day number 4 out of 100. Learn Russian in 100 days without grammar. Number 1 is повторение, which means reviewing, repeating. Повторение. We will do it every lesson. So let's review. Hello, informal hello in Russian is привет. Don't forget to practice with me out loud. Try to imitate my pronunciation. It's very important. It will improve your pronunciation skills, your speaking skills, your listening, your understanding skills. Привет. Привет. Informal hello. Привет. Привет. How to say I am and for example, я. Я, this is the last letter of the Russian alphabet and also means I am, me. Я Nastya. Nastya is my name. You can replace it with your name. Я. Nastya means I am Nastya. Or my name is Nastya. Or you can say меня зовут and your name. Меня зовут and your name here. Например, Настя. Меня зовут Nastya. My name is Nastya. And as I told you before, when O is not stressed, when we don't have stress sound here on O, we will pronounce it as A. Зовут. Don't forget about stress. Stress is very important in Russian language. Stress, emphasize the correct syllable. Меня зовут Nastya. My name is Nastya. Хорошо. The question for this word or for this answer, for this sentence or for this one is, what is your name? Как тебя зовут? Как тебя зовут? Как тебя зовут? What is your name? Тебя is informal, so you can ask this question a child, for example. Как тебя зовут? Because this is informal. Grown up, you will ask in a formal way with вас. So instead of тебя, use вас. Как вас зовут? What is your name? Как вас зовут? Как вас зовут? Хорошо. Another phrase that we learned is как дела? Как дела? Дела. Как дела? Same here with ye as with o. It's a vowel, so unstressed vowel will change a little bit. So ye will be pronounced as e. Как дела? To sound more like a native speaker, follow this rule. Как дела? So not дела, дела is the correct way to pronounce it. Как дела? How are you? How are the things going? Как дела? Как дела? And you can answer спасибо, хорошо. Спасибо. Спасибо. Хорошо. Хорошо. Спасибо, хорошо. Thank you, good. Same story here, or unstressed will be pronounced as a, and here the same situation, a. Спасибо, not спасибо, no. Спасибо, хорошо. O is stressed here, so do not change it. It will be pronounced as O. Хорошо. Хорошо. Спасибо. Хорошо. Thank you. Good. Спасибо. Хорошо. And the last question that we are going to review today is а у тебя, and what about you? How are you? А у тебя, and how are your things going? А у тебя, and how are you? А у тебя, if it's too complicated for you, don't worry, we are going to repeat these words a lot, many times. Okay, now let's review some words from our previous lessons, like мой, this is E short, will be pronounced as like мой, E short, мой means my, my, or my, the word my, which means May, month, the month May is my in Russian language. Again, we have E short here, and it will be pronounced like my, E, but shorter, my. Shock, the next word is shock. We already learned these words, we are reviewing them. Shock, this is sh letter, shock. Shock is a shock, like in English. Shock. Park is a park. Park. Карта. I divided it in syllables for you to be easier to read it. Карта. The stress is on the first syllable. Карта. Карта is a map. Карта, map. Карта. Soup. Soup is a soup. And the last word is doctor. Doctor. This one is stressed. We are going to pronounce it as O. This one is not stressed, so pronounce it as A. Doctor. Doctor is a doctor, like in English. Doctor. Part number two is about new phrases. In Russian, phrases is фразы, phrases, plural, фразы. And the first phrase is я is the last letter of the alphabet and also is a word that means I am, me. Я студент. Very similar to the English word student. In Russian, студент. Stress on е. Студент. Я студент. This is masculine. I'm a student. If you are a man, you will say я студент. If you are a woman, feminine will be with the ending ka. Я студентка. Feminine. So with ka, it is feminine. Я студентка. I'm a female student. Я студент, I am a male student. Я студентка, I am a female student. Я студент, я студентка. Да. Another example, another phrase is я. Again, I am or me. In this context, it means I am, я. Турист. Я турист. And it means I am a tourist. Правильно. In Russian, we skip M, like in English, I am. We just use I. I tourist. And it means I am tourist. Я турист. I student. Or I tourist. Or I am a tourist. Я турист. I am a male tourist. Feminine is with K. Я туристка. This is feminine. Я туристка. Я туристка. I'm a female tourist. Я туристка. So if you are a man, you will say я турист. I'm a tourist. If you are a female, if you are a woman, you will say я туристка. Я турист, я туристка. Okay. Now let's change я here. Let's change the personal pronoun to ты. Ты. You. Ты means you. Ты. Ты with да? Ты. Ты. For example, ты чемпион. 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 I divided it in syllables. Чемпион. O is stressed. Я чемпион. Champion is a champion. Чемпион is a champion in English. Я чемпион. Я чемпион. Again, E is not stressed here, so we are going to pronounce it as E. Я чемпион. Я чемпион. O is stressed, so do not change it. Do not pronounce it as A. You will pronounce it as O because it's stressed. Я чемпион. To make it feminine, add K. Я чемпионка. I'm a female champion. So K is feminine. Я чемпион. I am a male champion. Я чемпионка. I am a female champion. Ты, ты. It will be the same if you want to say я. You will replace ты with я, and you will say я чемпион. Я чемпионка. I'm a champion. Ты чемпион or ты чемпионка, you are the champion. Ты чемпион, you are a male champion. И ты чемпионка, you are a female champion. So ты is you, but you can replace it with я, will depend on the context. If you want to say that I am a champion, you will use я чемпион, я чемпионка. Хорошо, дальше. Let's continue. Now a question. Ты студент? In Russian language, to make a sentence a question, you just have to use your intonation. Ты студент? Студент. Ты студент? Are you a student? So it can be a statement without the question mark. Ты студент, you are a student. Or if you add the question mark, you have to change your intonation as well for people to understand that it's a question. Ты студент? Ты студент? Are you a student? Try to imitate, to shadow my pronunciation. It will improve your speaking skills and your pronunciation skills. Ты студент? Ты студент? Okay, to make it feminine, if you want to ask a girl, a woman, add a. Ты студентка? Ты студентка? Ты студент? Masculine. Ты студентка? Feminine. Are you a student? Хорошо. Дальше. So, ты студент, ты студентка. Ты бизнесмен. Let's add another word to our vocabulary. Ты бизнесмен. Ты бизнесмен. We borrowed it from English. Ты бизнесмен. Ты бизнесмен. Today I use these words that are very similar to English words for you to practice your reading in Russian. Ты бизнесмен? Are you a businessman? So to make it a question, just use your intonation. Ты бизнесмен? It can be a statement. Ты бизнесмен? You are a businessman. Or it can be a question. Ты бизнесмен? All depend on your intonation. Ты бизнесмен? Are you a businessman? And a businesswoman in Russian is the same. Again, let's make it a question. Ты бизнесвумен. Ты бизнесвумен. Ты бизнесвумен. Ты businesswoman. Another word that we borrowed from English. Ты businesswoman. Ты businesswoman. Are you a businesswoman? Правильно, отлично. Идем дальше. Let's continue. The third part is about new vocabulary. Слова. We will call it слова. Слова, which means words. Слова. New vocabulary. Слова. 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 Again, O is not stressed, so pronounce it as A. Слова. Okay. Sport. The first word is sport. Sport, of course, is sport in English. Sport. Only one vowel, so this vowel will be stressed, of course. Sport. Sport. Stop. Stop, which also means stop. 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 Passport. Passport. I divided it in syllables. Passport. Passport, or not stressed, so pronounce it as A. Passport. Passport. Pay attention to the stress. Passport. Do not forget about stress. Passport is a passport, of course. Passport. Ресторан. 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 When ye is not stressed, we are going to pronounce it as E. Ресторан. So instead of ye, pronounce it as E. Same situation here. O is not stressed, so pronounce it as A. Ресторан. Ресторан is, of course, a restaurant. Да, правильно? Ресторан. 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 So you have to learn all these rules from the beginning, because then it's very hard to change your ways. If you will be used to read O as O when you should read it as A, you will always do this mistake. It's very hard to get rid of this mistake when you already read or speak Russian. Ресторан. Ресторан. Отлично. Угу. Лампа. 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 Lampa is a lamp. In Russian language, lampa. Lampa. Stress the first syllable. Pronounce it a little bit longer. Lampa. Lampa. Музей. Музей. Muzey is a museum. In Russian. Muzey. This is each word. Pay attention how you pronounce it. Музей. Зей. Зей. Музей. Да. Отлично. Билет. Билет. Билет is a ticket. Билет. Билет. Турист. We already talked about this word today. Турист. Tourist is a tourist, of course. Tourist. Tourist. Студент. 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 Try to imitate my pronunciation. Student is a student in English. Student. Football. 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 Football is a football, of course, a sport. Football. Frucht. 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 If you don't know the letters yet, please watch the first 2 lessons of this course and learn all the alphabet. Frucht is a fruit. Frucht. Frucht. Ballet. Ballet is a ballet, of course. Ballet. Ballet. Humor. 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 O is not stressed, so pronounce it as A. Humor. 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 And of course, humor is humor in English. Humor. Humor. Música. Música. Music. As always, música. Sorry. Música. Música is music, да? Música. Música. Chef. Chef. Chef is a chef. Chef, for example, chef at the restaurant, or chef, also in Russian, it means the boss. Chef, the boss. Chef is the boss. Chef. Check. Check. Check is a check. 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 And the last word is film. Film. Here we have the soft sign. The main role of the soft sign is to make the consonant before it softer. Film. L. It is softer. Then without the soft sign, it would be film. Film. And it's not Russian. To make it Russian, you will have to add the soft side and to make this L softer. Film. Film. And film, of course, means a film, movie. Film. Film. Please practice with me out loud. Try to imitate my pronunciation. Number 4 is a dialogue. Dialogue in Russian language. Dialogue. Dialogue is a dialogue. Это доктор. Это доктор. Доктор. Это доктор. Это доктор. It can be a statement. Это доктор. This is a doctor. Or it can be a question if you put a question mark. Это доктор. Is this a doctor? You can see how simple questions in Russian are. Это доктор? Is this a doctor? That's all you have to do to ask a question. Just use your intonation. Это доктор? Is this a doctor? So, это means this is. Это доктор? Let's answer to this question. Это доктор? Нет. Это мой товарищ Том. Нет. Нет. You know the word нет, right? From the movies, or maybe from our previous lesson, where I wrote it here on the board, and I told you нет means no. Нет. Нет. Try to not pronounce it as niet. Niet. No. You should pronounce just the E letter without E. Нет. Нет. Нет means no. Нет это, again, this is это, мой, my, and the new word is товарищ. Товарищ. Это мой товарищ. Нет, это мой товарищ, and let's name him Tom. Will not give you some Russian names to make it harder for you. So we will use Tom. It's easier. Нет, это мой товарищ. What is товарищ? Товарищ is not a друг, not a friend, just comrade, да, yes, comrade, pal, товарищ. Это мой товарищ Tom. If you can't call someone a friend, because friend in Russian language, maybe in your native language too, is too big for some people to use with some people. Like he's just a pal, guy that you talk sometimes, so you can't can't call him друг yet, друг, friend. You can call him товарищ, pal, comrade. Нет, это мой товарищ Tom. No, this is my pal, comrade Tom. Нет, это мой товарищ Том. Он студент. Он студент. Он студент. So we have two new words here. Товарищ, comrade, pal, and он. And it means he. Он студент. Again, a question. Is he a student? Он студент. In Russian, he's student. He's student. Он студент. Он студент. Нет. No. Нет. Он. Again, on. He is on. Without is. In Russian, it's just he and who he is. Он businessman. Businessman. Нет, он businessman. Нет, он businessman. No, he's a businessman. He's not a student. Нет, он businessman. I will ask you to read this dialogue for at least 10 times out loud. Then try to say it without looking here on the board or without looking at your notes. Say it out loud. The most important thing is to not be afraid to make mistakes. Please speak with mistakes, but speak, because the main goal of language is to be understood, right? And people will understand you even with mistakes. So, нет, он businessman. No, he's a businessman. Хорошо, let's continue with a short story. Number 5, номер 5. Number 5 is a short story, короткая история. Short story. Here we are going to review how to say hello in Russian, how to introduce yourself in Russian, and how to ask for someone to introduce himself to you. Хорошо. Привет. 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 Привет is informal hello. Привет. Привет. Меня зовут Настя. Меня зовут Настя. Меня зовут Настя. So, yeah, not stressed will be pronounced as E. Меня зовут, or not stressed will be pronounced as A. Stress is this sign here. Зовут Настя. Меня зовут Настя. My name is Nastya. Меня зовут Настя. Please write in comments this phrase, but with your name. Меня зовут Настя. Очень приятно. Очень приятно. Приятно. Очень приятно. Nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Nastya. Nice to meet you. Привет, меня зовут Настя. Очень приятно. So, yeah, not stressed because O is stressed here. And it will be pronounced as E. Очень, очень приятно. O, not stressed, will be pronounced as A. Очень приятно. Очень приятно. Nice to meet you. I'm very pleased. Очень приятно. It's a pleasure. Очень приятно. Очень приятно. А как вас зовут? А как вас зовут? Зовут. А как вас зовут? And what about you? What is your name? Вас is formal, so I'm asking you in a formal way, or it also means plural, so I'm asking all of you guys, как вас зовут? What is your name, guys? Как вас зовут? So вас can be formal or plural. It has two meanings. А как вас зовут? And what this means, and what is, and how is, and so something like that, like and. And what is your name? А как вас зовут? А как вас зовут? Another question. Как дела? Как дела? Дела? Как дела? Как дела? Yeah, not stressed, will be pronounced as E. Как дела? How are you? Как дела? У меня все хорошо. У меня все хорошо. Спасибо. Хорошо. Хорошо. Спасибо. Спасибо. The new word here is все. Все. We have letter yo here, which is pronounced as yo. So все. Все means everything, all. Everything, all. Все. У меня все хорошо. Everything is good for me. I am good. Everything is good. Спасибо. Thank you. У меня, again, yeah, not stressed, will be pronounced as E. У меня все хорошо. So, because they are not stressed. Хорошо. Спасибо. O is not stressed, so pronounce it as A. Спасибо. Спасибо. До свидания. And we will end with до свидания. До свидания. До свидания. Again, O, not stress. This word is connected with this one, so there will be like together. So this O is not stressed, so it will be да. Do not say до свидания. No. До свидания. До свидания. So pronounce it like да, like yes. До свидания means hello. Means goodbye, formal goodbye. До свидания, goodbye. До свидания, goodbye. Read this text for at least 10 times, then write it down in your notebook. Then say it out loud without looking at your notes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Say it with mistakes. It doesn't matter. It will improve your speaking skills because you have to speak Russian in order to learn it. So, let's read it one more time and we are done. Привет. Hello. Меня зовут Настя. My name is Nastya. Очень приятно. I'm very pleased. А как вас зовут? And what is your name? Как дела? How are you? У меня все хорошо. Спасибо. For me, everything is good. I'm good. Everything is good. Thank you. До свидания. Goodbye. See you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. After this lesson will gain more than 1,000 views, we are going to continue for everybody to watch. And so I'm waiting for everybody to watch it first, and then we are going to continue with it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Спасибо большое. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to share this video. Целую вас. Чмоки-чмоки. Mwah.